This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is a game that I really had a lot of hope for, and I decided to give it a lot of time. Now, you know, Warhammer Quest Darkwater's been out for a while, and I had really high hopes for it. You know, I kind of messed around with it, read the rules. I go, oh, this could be interesting. And I'm just going to tell you right now, it's bad. It's really not very good. The only thing that keeps me kind of redeemed in the fact that some of the characters I can use in Warhammer Quest, like the Bartonian, you know, he'll fit perfectly with my regular Warhammer Quest 95. And, you know, I thought maybe I was just being kind of, to put it best, hard on GW. Forgive me, I've got this thing in my ankle in a cast, and it is impossible to try to get comfortable and film these things and be able to sit here for a while. So if I move around a little bit, just bear with me. But, you know, it's... You know, I thought maybe because I've always been so partial to Warhammer Quest 95 that when you try something new, or they rename it and they redo it and they reinvent the wheel more or less, it's never going to be the same as the old one, which is 100% true. It's never going to be like the old game. I mean, there's no doubt about that in my head. But I think the thing that bothers me most is it's kind of like Cursed City. We kind of thought maybe Cursed City was going to have more of a Mordheim feel to it and things like that. And instead it was like the easiest thing on the planet. It's like they just don't care. And I really feel that out of all the games that they could just leave alone. You know, as much as you want to see new Warhammer Quest, they make such a mockery, and they try to destroy the past and try to reinvent things. And, you know, the Games Workshop that we know, or I knew, is long dead and will remain that way. And, you know, maybe it's great for this new generation, and I hope they enjoy it and they have, you know, great success. But in all honesty, I just don't see it. They just aren't cutting the mustard. The games aren't good. This game is bad at best. And I played it, and I fought some of the bosses, and I thought it was going to get better. And I just tried to give it as much time as I could. But I can honestly tell you that if you're going to do something, get a hold of our boy Little Monk. Get a hold of our boy Little Monk, and play 95. You know, print and play it. You'll have more fun than spending, you know, a ridiculous amount of money for a game that really just has no value. Well, I mean, it does have some value with the figures and stuff like that, and you could take those figures and use them in other things. I just don't think it's a very good game, and it's pretty sad. It just seems repetitious. You're doing the same thing. The boss battles are not fun. There's nothing engaging about it. It's mush. It's really mush. I don't think I thought the booklet would work. I thought that would be interesting, and the variances, but it's kind of a rinse and repeat thing, and and that's what's sad about it. There's just no imagination in it, and it's disappointing. And I tried to give it as much as I could, but finally I just have to come out and say what the truth is. And this isn't like, Dragon Eclipse or anything like that where, I didn't really give it a chance. This is something I really tried to give a chance because I didn't want to make a mistake like I've done with several other games in the past when I said something wasn't good. And this is just really, really heartbreaking because it took me forever to glue everything together. Everything snap fit, which was great, but there were certain things you had to glue, and then you got to put everything together, and then you got to paint it, because you want to paint it, and you get some value as a modeler out of that. But in the long run, this is a game that it won't hold up and it'll be forgotten about, and it's really disappointing and very, very. I think it put the nail in the coffin for me for anything from GW. I love Blood Bowl. I saw the new elves. I've got 4 incarnations of high elves, and it was the first time I kind of walked away. I didn't get sucked into that. Well, buy it because it's, they're going to be a little bit of different size. I don't care. If I want to play Blood Bowl, I'm going to play Blood Bowl. Doesn't matter with different sizes or old models, new models. It doesn't matter. It's about the game. And the only thing that stays kind of good, that they really haven't messed up too badly, even though they've changed a few things I disagree with, is Blood Bowl. And I'm just thankful for the fact that I have all my old editions of that and Warhammer Quest, and I'm not relying on Games Workshop for anything, because nothing they do excites me. Nothing they do matters anymore. I'm sure they'll still sell out, and I'm sure they'll still have their fanboys and stuff like that, and that's fine. They deserve to survive just like everybody else. But in the long run, I think this did it for me. This really, there is nothing they can unless they come out with a reprint of Space Hulk with an expansion. Other than that miracle, I don't think there's anything they could do to ever bring me back. And I think I'm done. There's too many other good companies out there. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody. Be sure to check out tradingcardmarket.com, your one-stop shop for all sports cards, non-sports cards, and of course trading card games. Sign up now, get 10% off your first $50 order. tradingcardmarkets.com. Great prices, great company, great cards.